Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
I'm going on a date tonight and I'm actually so...
The guy didn't give any information about him. He has no photos on his Instagram profile. There was a lot of red flags, but she still went and she got reverse catfished. And everything was good. Good for you.
Oh, she made two parts. Time saved for part 1, 7 minutes 52 seconds. For part 2, 9 minutes 7 seconds. Total time saved 16 minutes 59 seconds. Now I have no idea what reverse catfish means. Maybe the guy was more attractive than she thought. But if I had to listen to that story for 17 minutes to find out, then I don't want to know.
Okay, I've decided I'm going to change my hinge range to America. I am so over New Zealand guys and Australian guys. They just have no chivalry, no basic manners, no self-awareness. And obviously that's not everyone, but the guys that I've met. And I've just heard such good things about Americans. Better values, more traditional, old school approach. Just little things like opening your car door or pouring your water at a restaurant. Like basic stuff.
Yes, now the question is, would any of them be willing to do any of that for you? Can't find a single Australian guy to do that?
I just came back from my date, and first things first, I want to say the people that are commenting on my other videos, it just makes me laugh, the mean comments, because I don't know who you are and it just really doesn't affect me at all. But anyway, for those that are interested, my date with that Australian guy went really well. Like, he was so chivalrous, so kind.
Oh, so you did manage to find an Australian guy to take you out on a really good date. Oh well, at least he's gone now. Oh gee, I wonder why. But you know what? Let's see the other side of the coin.
So you agree that women nowadays, especially here in Australia, they come with a lot of self-entitlement?
They do. And, they don't actually know how to receive men. Like, when you're out and a man comes up to you, a lot of the time they're standoffish. They don't allow the men to approach them. They don't know how to receive their compliments. They don't know how to receive when they want to ask them out. And it's like they have this like sense of like, you owe me something. And it's like, well, actually, I'm the one that's going to get rejected. I'm the one that needs to put my balls on the line to talk to you. I think women need to try and relax more into their feminine. Be playful, be flirtatious. Don't be so standoffish. Be appreciative and respectful of the fact that the man is like, he's scared. He's scared of getting rejected of you. He's already feeling nervous. Sometimes women even shame men, and they might make jokes about them and humiliate them and shame them. Oh, look, he's trying to pick me up, things like that, Yeah. And I think if women are more warm and more playful and less judgmental and more like appreciative, oh, wow, this guy's giving it a go.
Guys, I was just thinking about this. Our kids will not say, oh, that was my mom's purse from 2023. They're going to be like, oh, this is my mom's bag from the 20s. Right now, we are living in the 20s. What? My mind cannot grasp this concept.
Yeah, mine neither. We're living in the whose 20s? Yours? Cause not mine. Oh, because of 2024? Yeah, sure, look at me, I'm 24 years old.
5 red flags in men you should never ignore.
Yeah, that's a lot of plastic. In case you were wondering, first red flag was talking about your ex or saying your ex was crazy. Cause none of us heard about this all the way since yesterday. As for the other red flags, I didn't listen.
I feel like one of the reasons why I'm so carefree and unbothered is because I just know I'm going to get everything that I want, okay? And I listened to a really great analogy about this on TikTok the other day. Credits to the OG, I can't remember who they were. But they were basically saying, when you go to a restaurant, okay, and they give you the menu and you scan the menu for what you want, okay, figure out what you want, and then the waiter comes, the waiter takes your order's placed, and then they go start preparing it in the back. Okay, and your first thought after your order is placed is not like, oh, I'm not going to get my food. Okay, you know for a fact, okay, that your food is getting prepared and made in the back. Okay, and in the meantime, you sit there, you snack on the bread, you have a few drinks, you enjoy the company whilst you wait for your food. And that's basically how you should view your goals, your future self, your future lifestyle, whatever it is, okay?
No, not okay, because there's a huge difference. When you go at a restaurant and order food, you know you're gonna get your food because that's why they're there for. When you order something from the universe, because that's where she was going, the universe answer is always gonna be, you're gonna have to work for that. If the universe was delivering to all of you lunatics free stuff just because you asked for, then all of you would have your dream life and you wouldn't be on TikTok trying to convince others about your manifesting power.
A couple years ago, I was in college pursuing meteorology. That was considered great. A couple years ago, I was into the bodybuilding industry and I was into fitness modeling. That was awesome. However, when I decide I want to drop out of college and become a traditional wife, and my only goal in life is to be an amazing wife and mother, that's when eyebrows seem to raise. When I was younger, I grew up in a traditional Indian community, and a lot of these families were from India, and they moved into this community to live with each other. And there were both housewives and career women in these families, and they always said how accepted and appreciated both housewives and career women are in India. I've also nannied for quite a few Indian families, and they've all said the same thing. So what is it about the West that wants to devalue traditional wives?
That's an hour-long answer, but to keep this short, I'm only gonna say this. It was never about equality or your own right to choose whichever path you want to take. It was always about destroying traditions, moral values, gaining superiority on men, destroying the West if that's what it takes. And you can't do or achieve any of that unless you destroy the traditional family. You no longer get to educate your kids, instill moral values into them, or better get to educate our kids and brainwash them into sheep following each other. I hope that makes sense.
I am so actually done with if he wanted to, he would. We're on to if he doesn't, another man will.
Like I've said earlier, ships. Even on TikTok, they're just repeating the same idea 10,000 times and it's not even their own idea. If he wants to, he will. Obviously, he didn't want to. If he doesn't, another one will. What happens if the other one also doesn't? You should know better because you're still waiting for the one that will for at least 5 years now. Men won't because on the other side of the table, it's, well, you.
Imagine you're stalking me, so I make it easier for you, and I follow you, and then you block me. How rude. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, no.
Hey TikTok, what is it like to date in your 30s? Like, what are some of the things that I should expect? Because I'm 33 years old, and it seems like one of the only ways to get out there is to download the apps. Like, is it even worthwhile to date right now? Or is it just a complete waste of time? Like, what's the consensus?
You should definitely download the apps. I mean, you did ask TikTok, so that's your stupid answer. The Bumble founder left her own company after watching her stocks drop from 78, the highest, all the way down to 13, the lowest. That should pretty much tell you the future of dating apps, especially one where women were supposed to make the first move. In between hookups, F-boys, and dick pics, I'm sure you're gonna love it on dating apps.
My car's been making this really weird noise, but I can only hear it from the inside. Watch. Look, when I open the door.
What's taking you so long? I've been sitting here forever. Like, I'm hot, I'm hungry, anything's...
And then when I close the door, can't hear it. It's only coming from the inside. Watch again.
We have errands to run. Like, we gotta go. We gotta keep going. I don't know what you're doing right now.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to sell it. There's no mechanic alive that can fix that. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.